Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're underway from Kansas City. Here comes Williams on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And first carry now, Brashard Smith. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
And it's caught, Jalen Royals. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll run here on first down. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Cut near the goal line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They go play action on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. His first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call going for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chiefs first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Give to Smith here on the zone read. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 1 and real quick. Real quick.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow! I've got blue lady!
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Smith has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
The 46-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Rolling from the gun here. That one finds Josh Downs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on, come on. Set!
Here he is on 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Taking him by Downs, left side. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. Panthers.
Throwing it again here. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On first down, they'll run. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have it 3rd and 3.
Hey, 43, 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Trying to push this past the marker. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
second and 10 now from the 36.
Go!
Man in motion here.
Japanese Timberwolves. Go!
Throwing again on second and 10. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll get it to Downs on the RPO. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready! Six! Ready!
Taylor is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Mahomes on first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10 from the 43.
First down.
Yellow!
First and 10 at the 43.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts take over as he reports his 10th career INT. It looked to me like that was actually his primary read on the play partner, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Yeah, definitely some advanced scouting by this defense. They know that that running back can be dangerous as a pass receiver as well, like so many in the league today. This defense was ready. Offense wanted to create that matchup, but the defense, they were prepared, and they took it away.
Let's go now.
Back to throw on first and 10. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. They've got a man in motion. Setting up to throw. Going with a screen to Taylor. Along the sideline past midfield. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
19, Tiger, 19.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Handoff on second and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down throw, Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Colts 14. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. First and 10 from the 32.
Get up. Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Cavity lying.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's caught at the 4. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. He is rocked. That ball's free. And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Come on. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw here. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
First down.
Here we go.
At the 2-yard line.
Taylor scores. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 21. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick
Now
off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Right back to Rice, caught again. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That one connects. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie us up 28 all.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
On the ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Gotta be lying.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Working now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked out by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be forced out of bounds, but a nice run there. Maybe some momentum as well on the final play of this second quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Starting the 3rd with Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Come on. 18 Cardinals.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Again, he's got room. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Back to the well again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They give it to him again. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First
Yellow.
First and 10.
Now it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Option give here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Fight on these two.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 35 apiece.
35-35. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. I'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense. and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And that's good for a gain of 5. It's Noah Williams who made the play defensively.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Ready.
And the Colts. First
From the gun, Taylor. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go. Set.
Takes the second down snap. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Cowboys, Dragon 60.
Here he goes, third and long. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Jalen Royals the intended receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 8 yards on the play. It's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. Yellow. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that, which is kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Another carry for him. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. No run here from the gun. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Yellow, at 57.
They'll run for this. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Go.
They're throwing it. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Steady.
Here's the throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Back to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
Completed to his running back. And he has this to the opposing 35.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A modest gain on the counter. A good recovery there from the front 7, Kate. They fought the fake initially, but adjusted just in time to limit the damage headed the other direction.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
That's the score. Chiefs 49, Colts 38. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
To him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No throw, 3rd and long. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Colts.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now within one score in the fourth.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for two now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Colts, 44. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying some time right. It's going to be complete to Smith on the check down. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down.
Yellow.
He'll look to throw it. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Jalen Royals on that throw. And now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
15.
Setting up to pass. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 13.
Setting him on the dive. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
44. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
For a first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And after making the catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action now, Leonard. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Leonard now off the play action. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. He's got it, complete to Downs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
14 yards. That's good for the Colts. First down.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Whew. I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. We've set it down from the 37. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Sends this to the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
The give now out of the shotgun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.